You're live.
Hello. I should warn you. This is my second bottle of beer. We've been trying to get this thing to work for the last 20 minutes. So I don't know if it's actually working or not. Anyway, speaking to you live, people. All 38 subscribers. No, we've got 600 subscribers. So if you've just subscribed, thank you and hello. And yeah, what was I going to tell you about? Why am I doing this? I'll tell you why I'm doing it live. Because we promised to the 3 subscribers we had, we said we'd do a film every day when we're on a trip. I'm on a narrowboat trip with Magic Mike, who's operating the camera, and who's laughing at us things for repairing age girls. I'm on a narrowboat for two weeks. We've been on it for 5 days. We finally hit Stratford. Behind me, you can see the RSC Stratford. I think you can see it. Maybe you can't. Anyway, there's boat, and there's a theatre, the Royal Shakespeare Company Theatre is just behind me. It's taken us 5 days, a ton of logs. I mean, literally a ton of logs, like 85 to 100 logs. Got here, and it's been brilliant. We've had lots of fun. The weather's been superb until today, when it all got a bit like, don't like being sunny. So we've had a fantastic time, met some really people, and we've got lots of footage. So we will make some films which we'll put up later about. So if you want to watch that, that'd be really kind of you, and hopefully you'll enjoy them. So where are we? Yes, it's been great so far. Lots of footage, and here's the thing that I found really weird: is the last few days we have been on quiet canals. Last night we moored where there was literally second bomb. There was literally no one there. It was totally silent, totally dark, trees all round. And I got up about midnight because we've been drinking beer. I got up at midnight to check the moon, and I had the crazy noise. So here's my question: do badgers scream? Because there was no one else there. It wasn't sheep, it wasn't cows, it wasn't a dog, it wasn't foxes. Because I've heard foxes make noise. This was a weird noise. It was like an animal was upset at the world and was shouting its anger. So, do badgers scream? If you know the answer, please do let me know, because that's the only thing I could think it was, a badger. But why did I mention? Can't remember. Oh, I remember why. Last 5 days, like that, it was like living in the 18th century. We're based in the middle of nowhere, on a boat. They were like grazing. There were clouds ahead and the moon and the stars, and just no Wi-Fi, obviously, no signal. So making a live film every day was a non-starter, and it was like being in the 18th century. And then we came down today, and as you come past lock, you sort of go through it all. You come out into this beautiful basin, and it's really weird. It's a bit scary because suddenly you're surrounded by traffic making noise and McDonald's and people shouting and lots of people everywhere. 5 days it's been really silent, quiet, and slow. It's really odd. Yeah, really odd. Not necessarily a nice thing. Of course, when you come to the modern world, the 21st century, you hit COVID all over it, like face marks, and you were just up earlier, and you have to like table service, and it's all weird and a bit odd. But there you go. So we're now firmly back in the 21st century. And what else do I know? Hang on, I've made my third lifetime. I'm hoping it's going to get better this time. I know what it was I was going to say. So we're in the 21st century. But is tomorrow, after 5 days of century calmness, tomorrow we go over Avon. So we go on the Avon for a couple of days, and then we go on the Severn for a few days. So that's about a week of being on rivers. But the thing is there's actually flow. So the Avon's down. That's easy. But it's just been raining. They're going up the Severn. So if the rains, the Severn flood or go faster, this boat might be in a bit of trouble. So I'm a bit nervous about that. So tomorrow we're going to ring someone. Thank you. The seagull saying we shouldn't be nervous. Tomorrow we're going to ring someone who knows about these things. The nice people of Black Prince, basically. We're going to ring them and say, is it okay to us? Yeah. Last thing before I go. A couple of days ago, sunshine, and we're having a competition to work out what's the best playlist for doing logs, because that 35 long day. So we're playing playlists. So we did our Irish country sort of folk. It was just Irish folk. Anyway, guy went past the boat. I do like a bit of twiddly dee. So we played Twiddly Diddly Dee for a bit, nice. And then we played like Eagles and Doobies, that was nice. And then we worked out the best thing to play on a canal. We're doing locks, and then the sun is shining. Johnny Cash. Can't go wrong. We did all a bit of 80s. We tried an 80s playlist, and here's the weirdest part. We've got a more speaker on the back of the boat, so we can hear it, but you can't really hear it very far away. And we were going through rows of boats. There's a boat on either side. And we were playing an 80s playlist, and one of our songs came. Hans Martin's song came on, and some bloke in the boat next door was jigging like this. And Robin, who was driving, said, "Hey, my dad wrote this." Don't embarrass me. And I said, "No, I co-wrote it." There you go. It's been a strange time so far, but I shall sign off, and hopefully I'll catch up with you later in the holiday. Hope you're well. Thanks for subscribing and commenting and like. And don't worry if you haven't. It's fine.
Someone says it could be a screech owl.
Someone says what?
A screech owl.
That could be a screech owl. No, it was definitely not. It was a seagull. Oh.
No, not there. There. The at night.
Oh, the screaming at night. Sorry, I say no. That's definitely a seagull. I may be stupid on that. Hang on. A live chat thing has just worked. A screech. Seriously, I've never heard one before in my life. But that's exactly what it sounded like. It sounded like some screeching, not in pain. It wasn't by anything I'm playing. Oh, thank you. Oh my giddy up. Live chat has worked. Whoever said that might have been a screech owl. I don't know if it was, but it certainly sounds like it could have been. Yes, Mike.
Gillian Huggins.
Gillian, thank you, Gillian. Please award yourself an extra cup of tea or glass of wine or cup of beer. I really am grateful for that. A screech owl. I'm actually going to Google that next as well. See if they live in these parts. Live, third time. It's actually working. If you think this is not the best, but been better than the last two lives, which were pretty rubbish. A thumbs up or a comment or whatever. Just sort of say yes. It at least wasn't as the last ones. It's getting. Woohoo! Right, turn it off, Mike. Goodbye.